Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Real Talks. I'm your host, David Steele. So, a couple days ago, I had the distinct pleasure of going down to Los Angeles and seeing a screening of Top Gun Maverick, which had been out and made oodles of money. But this one was a little bit more special because this one, at the end of the film, had a Q&A with the director, Joseph Kosinski. And so, one of the heads of Collider actually we spoke on Twitter, and I actually went down there and saw it in IMAX Dolby, and it was amazing. That's a whole other experience for another time. Anyways, so what I'm going to be doing is putting out clips of the Q&A that he did with the director. And so this particular clip that we're going to see here is how they were able to use special effects to make the jets look a particular way. Let's take a look.
Challenges on Maverick, because you did so much practically. What were some of the VFX things, the issues that you ran into that in making it all come together?
Well, the big challenge is that a lot of the airplanes that you see in the film either don't fly anymore, we don't have access to, or they don't exist officially. So how do you shoot an airplane, the F-14, how do you shoot an airplane that doesn't fly anymore? The F-14 was decommissioned 15 years ago, and the US government actually crushed them all, shredded them, because they didn't want any, full-size fighter jets sitting out in the desert somewhere where maybe they could get taken. We always shot everything practically, but we did a lot of very clever, it's almost like motion capture, but you're using an F-18 as the motion capture device. So we were always shot real jets in real locations, but we would digitally skin them with other aircraft when needed. So when it's done right, you should never know the difference. But every time you see an F-14 flying in this film, it started its life as an F-18.
And welcome back. It's just fascinating watching and listening to a established director like that actually making small little adjustments like a visual effects with the planes and have it appear the way it is. And it lends so much credence to the film that it makes it even that much better. So there'll be more clips coming up. I want to apologize about a couple of things. I'm sorry about the camera work. It was really shoddy. There is one clip coming up that I'm going to try and get up in the next day or two. That's the lights keep going out. Not my fault, the theater's fault. So, but I kept recording. So that was the important thing. So, guys, please, this is the kind of things we're going to be bringing you all throughout 2023. If you could do me a huge favor, like and subscribe these videos. I know I keep saying it, but it's the only way they're going to get out there. We've got a huge 2023 coming up. We've got our perfect movie series. We've got our first reactions. We've got our spoiler cast. We've got our interviews, and we have the weekly roundup coming to you every single week. And anything else that drops. Stay tuned for The Last of Us coming up in the beginning of next year. And Kyle and myself are going to be doing week by week breakdowns of the show and what we think of it. In the next week or two, you're going to be getting a Last of Us not only video, but preview of what we think is going to be in there. And in the next week, Kyle and I will be doing a top 10 list for the year as far as, highest grossing films and what we liked and didn't like. And next week is the 1 year anniversary of Spider-Man No Way Home. Unbelievable, huh? All that and more is going to be coming to you guys. So, this is clip number 1. More clips will be coming shortly. I'm David Steele, and you have been watching Real Talks.